What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to our broadcast today. I'm happy that you're here, and I want to just test out my audio. Our broadcast. All right. So, rather you know it or not, we are live from Instagram. We're live from YouTube today. We're live from X. We're live from not Facebook. But at the end of the day, I'm glad to see you here. Glad that you're here. Listen, if you're here, do me a favor, shout us out. Let us know exactly where you're calling in from or where you're tuning in from. So happy about that. Just want to have a one-on-one live session. I had a session earlier today, but at first you don't succeed. You know, you dust yourself off and you try again. You get what I'm saying? And so I'm happy to see everybody. Come on in, please. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, so happy to see you, y'all. So listen, today I wanted to introduce you to a thing that I have. It's a community, but I wanted to talk to people who suffer with existential anxiety. And let me just take my banner off. I just noticed that was still on. Um, I did not want to come up here to sound like anything other than who I am, and I'm not up here long. I'm not up here long at all. I'm only up here for a few minutes, and I just wanted to sort of bring to you something that I thought would be a blessing to everybody. My name is Donald Francis. If we're meeting for the first time, and I'm out from Manifested Thoughts podcast, and I wanted to present a new community that I have created, and it is called Elevate Circle. And this is for people who've been suffering with voices that they hear in their mind all of the time. I mean, it was born with them, it walks with them, anywhere it goes, anywhere you go, that's where it go, And the hidden truth about it is that you have a lot of people who don't say that they have been, battling with this situation for a long time. It's a lot of people who don't talk about this. They don't say too much. So at the end of the day, I wanted to introduce you to something that I thought was a blessing, because we have a lot of people who in this great community, they have come in, they've showed me that they've been blessed, it's been tested, and this is the genesis of, Elevate Circle. And I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very happy. And do me a favor, just, comment, let me know that, you're with us. Let us know who you are. Let me know that you're here with us. You get what I'm saying? And so, again, I'm going to get started. And I wanted to just share with you, and I want to just encourage people. Listen, for many years, I had started podcasting for a little while, and it was It's Life podcast first. Before that, it was It's All You TV, which I'm tuning out from that. It's Life podcast, which I'm tuning in through that today too. And also Manifested Thoughts podcast, which is my current, place that I reside now. It's always been about optimism. It's always been about positivity. It's always been about mindset. You get what I'm saying? But I realized something. Even when I was doing that, I was encouraging people to do their own business. But I didn't even have a business myself. And I thought I was doing it. But I had to get my mind together and my mindset right. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, I finally found an answer to what was going to help me help other people in life, because I'm 51 years of age, rather you know it or not. I might not look like it, but but I am. I'm 51 years of age, and I says, I always wanted to live my dream. Now, living your dream don't mean that your name is in lights. Living your dream don't even mean that everybody have to know you. However, the people that need to know you are those of them who should know you. And that's what it's all about. So let me just share with you why people suffer with anxiety, because that's what we suffer. That's what we specialize in, helping people with existential anxiety. That's the voice within your own sound that always talk you out of whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. So many people in life, they've messed up the relationship. They've messed up at the job. They messed up their own, work, or their own starting their own business, whatever it was that they want, their book, journal, whatever it is, their album, movie, whatever it is that you want to do. Let me tell you what I found out. It's because they haven't told anybody about it. And I've created a space that's going to help people, you know, um, be around other people of their own kind. Let me show you something. Let me show you an example real quick, right? What it is that I teach. Let's say, for example, I asked you to take this key, and I want you to do me a favor. I need you to take the key and open this door. Now, I'm gonna tell you what's so significant about taking a key and opening up a door. See, you use a key basically somewhere in your life, at some point in your life. You used the key probably this morning, to your own door, your own home. Some of you use your keys to your job. Some of you use the keys to your own car. And by no means will you feel, stressed out or discomforted. No way will you feel like I'm not confident on how to open up a door with a key, because this is something that you do every single day. And you have the instant confidence, right? Not only do you have the instant confidence, but you also have the self-esteem. You could do it with sleep, right? You could do it with your eyes closed because you know how it works, and there's no pressure. There's no pressure. There's no anxiety. There's no time zone. There's no anything. You're doing it and you're doing it on your own time, right? You're doing it on your own time. Something so small and so simple can teach us great big things in life that we do every single day. So after you open the door, you utilize the key, you lock the door again, and what do you do? And then you just give me back the key. And that's great. But let me tell you exactly how existential anxiety have been created. You open the door, right? And the first thing someone asks you to do is open the door with the key. Now, I just repeated myself. They ask you to take the key and open the door. But what happens when you go to open the door and you're denied access to the door you were so sure you were going to open? You see how this works? And see, it was no problem when you had the key before you stuck the key in the door. But when you opened the door and you were denied access, or when you tried the door, you were denied access. You see this person who's still opening the door? You see how he or she is pulling at the door? Can I tell you something? This is you every single day. This is you right now. This is you in your life under certain circumstances because of someone who planted the bad key that was going to deny you access to a door since you were young. And see, now what happens is that you still pull and you tug at that particular door called memory every single day. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because to some degree, you have some form or some type of way that you might think, I wish things could have been different, or I wished I could have changed things. I wished I could have never listened to that particular individual who told me that that key was going to give me access to the door. Now, let me ask you a question. What happens if the door represented the biggest opportunity in your life? What happened if the door represented something you've always wanted in your entire life? What happens if that's the door that represent a word that you've trusted, rather it be through a friend, rather it be through a family member, rather it be through a coworker, rather it be through a supervisor, rather it be through anybody that maybe someone you just met in your life, and you're someone who always wear your heart on your sleeve. That door could represent something other than, what you've ever dreamed in your life when the door have denied you. Can I ask you a question? How many times have you been denied doors in your life to the point that, all of a sudden, you don't trust anybody no more. You don't have any trust. And now that voice, see, what happens is that the situation, it turned into a voice, and that voice become louder than your reality. It become louder than your reality. You know what I'm saying? And so again, when you take a look at, that kind of act in your life, it doesn't make you feel comfortable. And today, you're still suffering with it. Today, you still have it. And you're doing it over stuff that you like. You're doing it around people you love. Thanksgiving have just passed. It was just yesterday, a day ago, right? And then because of denied doors in your life, whatever that denied door represent, you still sitting at the dinner table eating with the denied door memory in your life. And it became such a big, great voice. It's louder than your reality, to the point that, guess what? You live with this voice since you were 2 years of it, since you was 5, since you could comprehend and apprehend, but you couldn't tell nobody about it. You see? But the problem, like I said, is that you have people that you trust, that if they told you, do me a favor, take this key, something so simple to open the door, right? You were confident about opening the door because you know how to use the key every day. But then when the door was denied, that you were so sure of, is where the conflict and the problem comes. And guess what? It leaves you here. It leaves you frustrated. It leaves you upset. It leaves you resentful. It leaves you like untrust. You ain't gonna trust nobody no more. You feel what I'm saying? Because of what's going on right now in your mindset. You know what happens when a situation happens right up on you? You'll find that your mind travel. And that's called existential anxiety. You see what I'm saying? Where that voice is louder than your reality, and your mind, it travel. But can I tell you something? Your mind don't travel out. It don't travel out. No, it don't go to Anthony. It don't go to John or David or Donald. It don't go to Samantha or Amanda. It doesn't travel there. You know where it travel? It travel internal, inside. And so you know what happens now? And I got to let you know this. So we call memory in our community of Elevate Circle, we call it thought files, because rather you know it or not, you travel through your thought every single day, and they're files that are carefully placed in different categories in your life. You get what I'm saying? So if somebody would come and ask you a question, and they're like, do you know exactly where Maple Street is? You're like, right now you're going into your thought files. You're going into your memory. You're trying to find, do I have any type of content for this particular question for me to answer every single day? You see what I'm saying? So, and watch this. I'm going to show you how powerful your mind actually is, because sometimes you got people who think that they can't conquer doors, or they can't conquer obstacles, or they can't conquer. You have what they call 2 types of your mindset. You got the conscious and you got your subconscious. Your subconscious is king. That's exactly what it is. But your subconscious can't do anything without your conscious giving it some type of instruction to do. You get what I'm saying? So it is your conscious that now it travel, but it doesn't travel out. It travel in. And what it's searching for is some type of memory, that when you have some type of obstacle in front of you, it's searching for some type of file thought that could match the energy of what's going on in your reality, because that voice in your reality became louder than your reality. I mean, that voice in your mind. And so now it's trying to find something in your mind that could punch out what's going on in the reality, so that now you can be confident yet again. Let me show you check this out. Let me show you this. So when it search, right, it's searching through your mind and your thought file. So the question becomes, how good is your diet? Or how big is your mind diet? What have you been feeding it? Because if you keep feeding it, I want to fight. If you keep feeding it, oh, I want to tell somebody off, I want to curse somebody out, let's go drinking all the time, let's go find some type of controversy. You ever seen somebody in life, and I'm going to look at you when I say this, you ever seen somebody in life that they can't get through the day without fighting? They can't get through the day without something going wrong. They can't get through the day without arguing. They can't get through the day without saying something bad or finding something bad about something good that somebody's trying to start. I don't know if you ever know anybody. I mean, maybe if it's not you, maybe it's that particular individual. That individual is facing existential anxiety, because there's something from within that's causing that person to do this. Let me tell you exactly what anxiety is. Anxiety is found in 2 things: stress or worry. And sometimes people think that stress and worry are the same thing. It's not. It's because stress is something physical. That's the physical expression. I want to fight. But worry is mental. So stress is a physical expression of an internal movement that's being manifested through the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Or through your mind, or through you get. So again, it's something internal. But what's speaking to them? And do they have a thought file strong enough to fight off what is going on in reality, so that they can find peace? So check this out. Let me tell you exactly what your mind is actually searching for when it searches. It is searching for the normalcy. What is the normalcy? It is searching for being in the place it was before it discovered the chaos, or before it discovered the news, or before it discovered the tragic. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you that even right now, you got some people who've been sitting at the dinner table yesterday stressed out because of the voice, the door that was denied. It's searching for normalcy. You got people right now who's going to go into Christmas and they're going to give a gift out of obligation. They're happy to see their family members happy, but they're not happy in return. They're happy about the gift. Oh, you got me a phone. And how long will that happiness last? Because after a while, your phone become a bill. You feel what I'm saying? So at the same time, you got so many people who are fighting existential anxiety. And can I tell you, it might not be a relationship with you. It might be a job, might be, the home, might be money for you. It might be all types of different things. You get what I'm saying? But no matter what you go through, you're always going to come across stress or worry or stress or worry or stress. And it's trying to find a place of normalcy. You know what's so bad? And so this is the reason why, everybody, I've created this thing we call the inner circle. I like Elevate Circle because Elevate Circle is the very thing that's going to help people. It's going to help people get through some of the anxieties that it have gone through. You see what I'm saying? Some of the anxieties, and we don't want anxiety. We don't want, for people to have to face chaos and craziness. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense for anybody to have to suffer with any of that type of situation. I want for people to learn how to use their own mind. Let me show you something else now, and I want you to understand this because it's really important. This is the reason why I created, Elevate Circle. Elevate Circle is for people who've been suffering with chaos in their mind. I help people who suffer with chaos up here redirect their mind, find confidence, and also this esteem back so that they can trust themselves again. And I have a community that I have created, and you can click, the link in the description if you want to be a part of it. I have a community of people who are in our community right now. You see what I'm saying? And this is what is the transformation, because a lot of times you got people who will give you information. You got these gurus. Oh, here's my book. Here's my downloadable PDF or whatever the case may be. But nobody is helping people be transformed and that they will get the instant results that they are looking for. So this is the 5-step chart that I've come up with. It's called Elevate System Chart, and we're going to help you out with anxiety. We're going to help you out with this search mode system. We're going to help you out with RRP mode. We got what they call why am I going lost for words? Because I'm so excited. We got the edited mode, edited mindset mode, and we have the matrix mode. That's my favorite, y'all. Oh man, I cannot wait. And so I want you to know that this status, this it's been proven, true through this chart with our people in our community already. Look at Tiffany. Tiffany is somebody who up us. She says, "Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this community. I believe it will be fruitful for us all." And Gavin, he also said this is a strategy that's proven. He says, "What a spectacular place to be getting to solutions and outcomes that are life-changing." My friend Tanel, I just met him recently. I didn't know, he says, "Believe it or not, transformation have already begun with the first 2 modules in tab 1 called anxiety. Glad to be a part of a life-changing community." You get what I'm saying? And listen, all you got to do, I'm going to have this offer this particular weekend that's coming up. And I want for everybody, I'm so excited. Yo, listen, y'all got to excuse me. It's my first Genesis live about this. And so I wanted to help people, and I wanted to create this bundle that's going to go on Monday. Monday, we're going to close this bundle down, So you got the rest of the weekend. Let me show you what this bundle is going to entail to search our Elevate system. I want you to search this. I want you to see that this is something that I've created myself. By the way, it's not YouTube. It's not Facebook. It's not Instagram. It's not X. It's not Thread. It's not any of that. You will not ever get a chance to get connected into this network. It is not even a private group. It's not a private group. It is a network of people that are in our Elevate Circle who suffer with existential anxiety, and they're coming out of it instantly. So I want to offer you this, and I want you to be able to, come into our community, and I want you to be able to feel this thing that we have, and I want you to feel free. I want you to be able to feel better about yourself. And I'm not here to make you feel better. I'm here to make you better at feeling. So look, you'll get the live mental reset experience. When you come into the community, you'll get live group Q&A sessions about the curriculum that's in the community right now. You're going to get a 7-day Elevate Circle access. You'll get access to us the rest of the week. You get the mental reset guide. It's not only PDF, but I also send you the hard copy, but this is life-changing and it's transformational and transformational. You get the private weekend group chat. That's with myself. And watch this. You're going to find other people in the community, not only from where we are from, but from everywhere, Georgia, Florida. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of places. You come into the community, you'll see, I can show you better than I can tell you. All right. And then at the end of the day, you're going to leave with a clear mind and new energy to be able to go conquer and achieve the stuff that you would like to achieve during the course of the year to come. This is not something I'm giving you for, the holidays or before 2026 come in. Forget that. This is when your year starts. Your year might start in April. I don't know. Your year might start in March. It might start in February, maybe January. It depends on whenever you click the link that's in the description that will determine your actual year. Now, listen, I don't want anybody in this community, which will suggest to you that this community is not for everybody. Understand that it's not for everybody. We might not be a good fit for you, and you might not be a good fit for us. And if that's so, it's okay. Doesn't make us bad to you, doesn't make you bad to us. It just simply means you don't fit to be here if you do not have a particular need, So that's why I've come up with this session, and you have to go in this weekend, starting tonight. You can, if you go into the description, you'll find the reset bundle. Click that link and you'll be able to get right into it. All right. And also listen, if you feel that you need more attention, you can come on a coaching call with me this up and coming Thursday in the original and the regular Elevated Circle family and be a part of the family full-fledged if you like. You can. I mean, they're saying what they're saying to me, not for no reason. And I'm so happy that we finally cracked the code to help other people. You see what I'm saying? Look, it's been real, y'all. It's been really, really good. Happy Friday. Hope that you had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Be a part of our community. I will keep this up for a little minute so that you can go and you could either click the link, that's in the description for everybody. Good to see you, by the way. I want to say hello to some of you. Wow, what's up? Hello. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. I have my glasses on, but I don't have my, oh, wow. That's you indeed. Okay, I got you, bro. I see. Is that Miguel? I see. What's that? Maine? What's going on? Is that big? Good to see you. My caption's very, very small. Good to see y'all. I'm glad that you in. I wanted to acknowledge you. Hello, what's going on? What's going on with you? So glad that you're here. And I hope that this is going to be something that will help, you even today. I don't want to heal. I want to feel. Wow. All the pain. Good. Wow. Yeah. I don't want to help. Listen, I'm not here that you feel better. I'm only here that you get better at feeling. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get better at feeling. And that's the reason why I decided to make this offer. And like I said, I don't want anybody in here, but I want for those of them who actually need, and who suffer with anxiety, specifically existential anxiety. Stop talking yourself out of stuff, man. You could have had a great book by now. You could have had a great album by now. You could have had your business by now. You could have had it. And guess what? Maybe 5 years maybe 5 years, was a good time for you to start. And maybe even 3 years was a good time for you to even start. But the next best time to start is now, If you find yourself getting angry all the time, you're getting yourself upset all the time, and you letting other people get you mad. Isn't that crazy? To give people that much power over your mind. You feel what I'm saying? That you let them just invade your space. What part of the game is that? You let them invade your space? It doesn't make any sense for you to do anything like that, man. I don't care what nobody say. People are not that important, no matter who they are. You get what I'm saying? No matter who they are. Had a great opportunity of hanging with other entrepreneurs, I want you to come on the call, and I promise y'all, I can't stress this enough. It's going to help you. It is really going to help you. So many people, you don't go to the doctor to say, doctor, my elbow hurt, when it's really your foot. You feel what I'm saying? Do you not know how long unintentionally you've been pointing at your foot when it's been your elbow because you didn't know how to articulate how you really felt on the inside? Or watch this. You never got a chance to even really talk to anybody, even your best friend, even your spouse can sometimes not know exactly what you're going through and the voices that speak to you. You're going out fearful. You're going out scared and afraid, but let's help you change those thought files and replace them so that you could walk in with full confidence the thing that you want to do. I am the product of it. I guarantee you, nobody can sit there and tell me what I can't do. You're not going to sit there and tell me what I can't do when I've already achieved. You get what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, I'm not begging you. I'll never beg nobody because I don't need anything. I'm only offering you. You're going to get a live mental reset experience. You feel me? You're going to have live groups, which means that in our community, you have other people that are in there right now. You could DM people. You could speak to people. You could also, find out what module they up to. People can help each other. It's a blast. Yo, join me, y'all. Join me. And I want to be a part of your life. I want to be a part of your transformation. Not going out looking at the information. You can sit there and be miserable for the rest of your life. Miserable on Christmas and on New Year's. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, y'all. Listen, got to end this live because I have to go on another conference call in the community. All right. And so with that, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday and weekend. Join me. Can't wait. The link is in the description. I'll keep the video up for you to link the description and join me. See you there. Peace.